treachery, backstabbing, murder. Emmy-winning The Traitors is back for an all-new season.
Here we go again.
Join me for the ultimate game of survival, where making it to the end is a matter of life and death.
This game is torturous.
I can feel my blood pressure rise.
If you carry on with that cocky attitude, you might get yourself in trouble.
Oh, I've missed this.
The Traitors, streaming January the 9th, only on Peacock.
With the Stock Up sale at Safeway and Albertsons, stock up and earn 4 times points at your local store when you purchase participating products. Save on family snack favorites like Frito-Lay chips, Tim's Cascade chips, Dannon yogurt, and Oreos. Clip the offer in the app for event savings and look for participating items throughout the store. Shop in-store or online. Plus, you can even have your groceries delivered or use Drive Up and Go to have your groceries brought to your car at the store. Restrictions and exclusions apply. Visit Albertsons or Safeway.com for more details.
Second date update.
Nothing worse than coming off of a first date knowing that you made a mistake.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Jose
Horrible
knows that feeling too well.
You just brought up a bunch of memories from like last week.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I never should have ordered the king crab while I'm deathly allergic to shellfish.
Well done.
What was I thinking?
No, but it's impressive when you do it because it means you're balling out.
Well, I just keep stabbing myself in the neck with an EpiPen every 5 minits. I can get through this. And
I mean, mouth-to-mouth counts as a first kiss.
Brooke is turned on by it. And one of our listeners wrote to the show saying he knows that he messed up, but he's hoping that his date didn't notice.
Okay.
The thing is, once I read what the mistake was, I mean, how could she not notice?
Oh, now I'm dying to know, Jeff.
Mitch,
It's not one of those things.
welcome to the show. What were you thinking?
Well, I don't know what I was thinking. I thought if I just kind of brought in a little like added level of elevation that.
Wait, real quick. What's her name?
Casey.
Okay,
Casey.
Casey's the girl
Okay.
that you met. Start at the beginning. Tell us what went wrong.
Yeah. So we talked a little bit on dating apps, and we're like, let's just hang out at a local bar near my house. So
Okay. That seems
Perfect.
innocent enough.
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah.
It's a good vibe.
yeah, and I thought it might be a good idea to talk in a light British accent for a little bit.
What?
You always hear the concept that men with accents are sexier, and
Yeah.
Couldn't she see on your
True.
dating bio that you weren't British? I guess they wouldn't if
They
she
don't
lived
list
here.
that they're British.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They post only the
I mean, if I had
Warning, European.
I don't know.
warning.
If I was British and I was on dating apps, it would be the first thing I would say.
Yeah.
Do you know how many swipe rights?
Only photos of you around London.
Yes.
To be fair, I don't think that you need to be British to use a British accent. I don't think women would care if you do a good enough one.
It can be pretty bad.
Yeah, talk to
Well-
Britney Spears about how well that works out for her.
Maybe he has a
Madonna.
great British accent. Can we get a sample of it?
well, I quite fondly live across the pond.
Okay,
not
okay,
good.
that's just
Oh.
all right.
You really did it on the date, like from the very start?
Well, I was a lot more locked in the day of the date. I was practicing all day. Even when I was like going to like the gas station earlier, I was trying to be in character to make sure I had it down.
Okay, so we know why she's ghosting you.
What was her response when she first heard you talk like that?
Well, she asked if I was from there, and I said I lived over there just for a couple months, like studying abroad.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know some. That's
in,
good.
In
Wait, no,
Bridgerton,
no.
right?
Wait, is that his lie or is that really true that you lived over there?
It wasn't a lie.
Okay.
But that's not the point, okay? I wanted to sell the story.
Yeah.
Okay. So you told her in a couple months you developed an accent.
Oh, that's right. And then moved and forgot everything.
You ever go to Canada, and then next thing you know, you're saying A after everything?
That's not.
Not the
It's a
same.
little different.
Mitch, you're a very impressionable young man. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Did Casey buy it? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
It felt like if she stuck around, she was into it. That's how I played it.
Oh.
So she was sticking around. We were still hanging.
Okay. Did you ever reveal your real voice?
So about 2 drinks in, I started kind of letting it slip my
Oops.
normal talking accent, but only in a few like sentences here and there.
You're like Mel Gibson in Braveheart. Like a couple with an accent, a couple with an American accent.
Yeah, like he turns it off and
all
on.
over the place.
Yeah, during like the course of an hour and a half, I probably went in and out of the accent half a dozen times, but some of the words could go either way. So I kind of thought, maybe she didn't notice certain parts of it.
I don't understand. What's the long play on this? Because if you actually like this girl and you want to go out with her again, you can't continue this your entire relationship.
Yeah.
Well, I figured I could slowly water it down until it was back to my normal accent. Because the thought being I had been back in town long enough.
Yeah, you're reacclimating back into the American accent.
Start wearing like cutoff shirts and like get really American with it. Eventually, Southern accent, spit and chew, right?
Okay. So how did you two leave it?
So we ended the date and it seemed fine. And then we just kind of went about our business.
So are you prepared to tell her the truth when we call her next? Or are you wanting to keep up this farce?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Bro, I think you have to keep going. Look, this is a joke for the first 10 minutes. Then you tell her, just kidding, haha.
No way, we're a
Now
show
you're
from the
too deep in.
BBC, and we all call with a British accent.
no.
You like it?
Oh, I'm into it.
Yeah, let's practice it right now.
Oh, I'm into it.
Oh, hello.
Oh, crikey! Oh, no, that's
yeah,
Australian.
yeah.
Oh, God.
Right,
Well,
sometimes there's Australians
yeah, the
on
BBC
here.
has multiple
true.
networks,
Yeah.
so we're really going to terrify this girl when we come back and scream at her in a bunch of different accents and try to get you a
I'll
date.
make some tea.
No.
We're going to do it with your second date update right after this. Hold on, man.
Second date update.
You're in the middle of a second date update, and we're going to find out how the couple is doing right after you hear part 2.
This is the news intro from the actual BBC.
Oh, I knew that.
And I genuinely don't believe that we can actually pull this off. But it's actually more of a moral dilemma for us right now than it is for our listener, Mitch, who's asked us for a second date update because he faked a British accent during his first date to impress a girl.
He half faked it.
Yeah.
The American kept slipping out.
So clearly it didn't go very well for him, and that's why he's reached out to us for help. And now Brooke has suggested that we follow his lie and pretend to call the woman that he went out with named Casey, pretending to be from the news desk at the BBC in London.
That's right, Jeffrey. We're here and we're on the job, all right?
And where?
On the job.
Oh.
What do they call it
On
there?
the job.
Job sounds too American.
Yeah, it does.
We're in the office.
We're at the loo. No,
No, I
Blue's
don't know.
bathroom.
Okay.
We're
I don't
not
think
at
it's
the
going to
loo.
work.
Don't even say that. They just call it
This
toilet.
might
Oh,
be
they
a
do?
this
I
might
wouldn't
be a
know.
disaster, but I have thought long and hard about what to do here.
Okay.
And Mitch, are you still there?
I am still there.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
So I think,
Okay.
for better or for worse,
Oh, you think we need to tell the truth?
we should try the British accent.
I didn't think you were going to say that.
What? For entertainment purposes, it's a pact that we're all making, and we're all in it together. We all go down together, us four, along with our good buddy Mitch.
You know
That's
what? We
right.
should call him
Okay.
Mitchell. No, not Mitch. Mitch is American.
Mitch is like a flatmate
Okay.
that you've had since college.
We need to stop with
Since
the
the
accents, or we're going to drive
uni-
all of our listeners
Yeah,
away
that's
on
true.
every continent. Mitch, we're willing to do this for you. We just have to be from some sort of British radio show, and we're doing a segment called The Second Date Shag-Off.
This is awesome. Let's do it.
Oh my God. I don't know why Jeffrey sounds like a male Mary Poppins.
Yes.
I love it.
Very formal. These Americans and their enthusiasm. I love it. Okay. Let us give Casey a ring, shall we?
Yes, ring a ding.
Off. Cheerio.
Righty
Here
then.
we go.
Hello?
Hello. Is this an American woman named Casey?
Who's calling?
Hello. Apologies for disrupting your day. I'm Jonathan Clark from BBC Radio 4. You're on our morning talk show here in London.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
Yes, I apologize. That's my co-host. She is quite drunk this morning.
Very few
Okay.
words.
I apologize.
Many
Casey,
words.
are you there?
Yes? Is this some kind of joke? I mean,
No. It's no
Feels
joke.
like
We've
it.
We've phoned you today because we're delving into the raucous dating lives of cheeky Americans.
Oh, those Americans.
And
Wait,
you're-
no,
cheeky.
you mean British men?
No,
Americans.
Americans. Quite a few Irish coffees this one's had. So your name was actually given to us by one of our listeners, a former local bloke named Mitchell.
Okay. Yeah.
The two of you had a bit of a snog and a bob the other night.
Oh, God, there was no...
At an American tavern.
Hey.
I'm not sure what that means, but we had a date the other night. Yes.
So our jobs this morning is we would like to pry, if you don't mind, and ask you a bit about how it went.
Okay, hold on. So Mitch talked to you? You all the way in...
That's right.
Where are you?
Yes, Mitch spoke to us earlier. He said you two had a wicked good time. May have got a bit knockered at the bar. And we all want to know, is it factual or just a load of rubbish?
He said it was quite lovely, though.
Quite lovely.
Well, she was quite lovely.
She was.
Hey, Margaret Thatcher over there, if you could zip it. We're trying to speak to our new American friend, Casey, over here.
I love Americans.
Why is she interrupting, Jeffrey?
Casey, I do apologise.
No British people love Americans, Brooke.
Right.
In your opinion, Casey, how did it go?
This is so weird. But...
Yes, I know this call's a bit random, but you were doing us a huge service if you could just speak to us for a tiny bit.
Well, I don't know what exactly you guys are looking for, but I mean, it was fine.
Okay, well, at any point during the date, was he acting a bit dodgy?
Well, there was a point towards the beginning of the date that I was a little taken aback because I didn't know he had a British accent.
It must have been a pleasant surprise to you then.
Well, to be honest, I wasn't really sure he was telling the truth, but it's all starting to make sense now, I guess, because I'm talking to you all.
Oh, no.
It's true.
Oh, Jeffrey.
You're never allowed to lie on British radio. That is one of the rules.
But on American radio, they lie all the time. Just lie, and maybe sometimes they should come clean.
Okay, look, Casey, I understand sometimes first dates can be a bit tricky. Yeah?
Definitely, yeah.
You know, you're trying to impress someone that you're meeting for the first time, so perhaps this was a situation going on with young Mitchell.
Right.
How is he better in British than he is?
The language just flows out of me. Here's the situation. The way that this segment works is we have the person that you went on a date with sitting on the other line, listening in on the conversation.
Yeah.
And at the start of this call, we were not fully honest with you, so I do apologize for that. But he is there waiting to speak his piece. Mitchell, are you there?
Hello.
Oh,
There he is.
Is there Brooke on the line?
Your knight in shining armor.
Mitch? Is that you?
It is. It's me again.
This is super strange. I mean, I'm not sure why you had to call England to help me out for a second date.
He's a friend of our shows.
Station I'm very familiar with, and in my time there, I spent listening to them a lot and grew quite fond of them.
I mean, okay, I guess that makes sense. I mean, you went to a lot of trouble for me, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Well, I think of you as a quite proper fit bird, so I wanted to do whatever it took.
But remember, Mitch, this may be very hard to keep up, if you know what I'm saying.
Mitchell never shies away from a challenge, though, do you, Mitch?
No, I do not.
Well, bloody hell.
I believe what my drunken co-host is referring to over there is it's quite difficult to go out in the modern world because of the prices of everything. Inflation has made paying for things just absolutely preposterous.
Atrocious, yes.
And so we're going to take care of all the finances and offer to pay for your next meetup with Mitchell.
Maybe some fish and chips and some mushy peas, huh?
No, now you're making me
A
hungry.
little bit of mint and vinegar.
I'd love to catch a film with you as well. That's something I know we both share in common.
What?
Trip to the cinema.
Mitch, why did you just sound like an American there?
Yeah.
Well, he does have American roots, so...
It could be an issue with the telly that we're going over.
That's with the telly.
It's the telephones.
Oh, no.
Ooh, unfortunately, I am staring out the window, and I do see Big Ben off in the distance, and we are running out of time here.
It is nighttime here for us. So.
The segment is nearly at a close. Casey, we need an answer from you.
Yes,
definitively,
please.
yes or no. Would you like to go out with Mitch once more?
Well, I don't know why everybody's laughing, and I feel like I could be missing the joke here. But, yeah, I'd like to try it again.
Hey, party to you! All right, I'm throwing my top hat into the air.
It's going to be a quite proper fine night, and we're going to have an incredible evening together again.
All right.
No guy has ever gone to this much trouble to try to get me to go out on a second date with him. So I'm impressed.
Is that a
Jeffrey?
Yay!
Anything for a special lady like yourself?
All right, Mitch, why don't you pipe down for just a bit? It's another successful second date snog-off right here on BBC Radio 4. Stay tuned as we recap all of the Beatles' greatest hits.
Beatles.
Right after this.
This is rubbish, Jeff.
They never go out of style here in London.
Okay.
It's frickin' Jeffrey. Oh, no, it's Jonathan Clark.
Be quiet. This is not good.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Well, there's proof that we could do a successful radio show in England if we wanted to.
Yeah.
BBC, you have our number. But now it's time for us to get an update on Mitch and Casey's situation. And unfortunately, Casey couldn't be with us on the call today. It's just going to be Mitch. Mitch, what's going on?
Hey, guys. How's it going?
What's going on with you and Casey?
So we are unfortunately not together anymore.
What?
I have to know. Did you ever come clean?
So I was able to keep it up for a pretty good amount of time, I'll be honest.
Really?
But unfortunately, I just was not able to keep it up.
Yeah.
Honestly, the election really screwed everything up.
The election?
What?
Yeah, because as soon as the election here kind of finished, she started asking me all these questions about British politics.
Oh, no. Oh, no, and you know nothing.
What did you say?
I told her it's really all about what Queen Elizabeth wants to do.
Okay, that's not it. She's just a...
You actually said Queen Elizabeth runs the show?
Yeah, and unfortunately, she is dead.
Yeah, you didn't know that.
For a while.
Yeah.
So, did you just finally tell her, I'm sorry I've been lying to you?
At a certain point, we did finally get to it. I got to break from my fake accent and kind of mention, all right, here's actually what's going on. And I tried to wrap it up as, could you even imagine a man trying so hard to keep you happy?
That's not gonna work.
She wasn't impressed by that?
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, so it's just me, guys. So if you know anyone that's attracted to British men, you let them know.
No.
You've got to stop.
Yes, you got to be an Australian guy next time. They'll be able to hold on longer.
I don't know. Alexis is attracted to British dudes.
No, I can tell a fake one from a mile away.
Okay, man. I'm sorry you aren't together, but keep us updated. If you need more help with your dating life, you can always reach out, okay?
All right, thanks, guys.
Only American you can reach out, though. All right.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
TriMet está buscando técnicos, personal de mantenimiento, mecánicos de plantas diésel y LME para ayudar a mantener en funcionamiento nuestros buses y trenes. Obtén un excelente salario, beneficios y un bono de contratación de $2,500 cuando te unas al equipo. Así es, $2,500 cuando te unas al equipo. Necesitamos personas talentosas como tú para ayudar a mantener nuestra comunidad en movimiento. Aplica ya en trimet.org/careers.